It's something I danced around with a bit in Overthrow, and it definitely seemed to do a ridiculous amount of damage. And here we go already. First blood is going to be on S4 in the bottom lane, and it goes to RTZ. They make that look effortless, just easily walking on in there.
EB? What's wrong with EB?
I don't know. I mean,
Ethereal Blade's
what's wrong with IT?
Because IT already stands for something.
Mid lane. On in a bit of trouble. Will get bursted down at the end. It looks like Crit's going to get the last say with the Purifying Flames. Fly will have to watch his comrade go down and just kind of the OD.
S4 is getting a lot of levels on the bottom lane, so this can kind of make up for the discrepancy. He did give up an early kill, but he's still level 4.5.
Level 2 Purifying Flames is going to be good enough with the vision. Yes, it will. Oh, yes. Good persistence there from Crit.
They have a ward here. It's just, see, it's just all these small things. It's like, oh, crap, they have a ward here. You just constantly die.
Look at Zai up to no good. He has forced 3 from OG into the woods. He is even managed to blink strike out and away. He's going for the TP. He is dead. All right, Zai, it was a close call, and we would have seen you probably on Red tomorrow, but nonetheless, almost able to miss. 4 steps into play, still not level 6, and without a lasso, may not have a whole lot of say in the matter, as it looks like they will be able to swarm around Fly and get the finish.
So why did Riki fall off so much? It seems like he's just owned this early game for them.
Radiant's middle tower is
Well,
under attack.
who's suddenly not in Dota anymore, and was before that Riki was having problems against? I guess is my first line of detective work.
Radiant's top tower.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Zai's making a great case for him here as Universe by his side sets up the roar, and they take S4 down again.
Yeah, Riki's owning, dude.
Tower has fallen.
I don't know,
First
maybe,
blood, another
maybe
kill. He knows they have a sentry up there, though, because they took down his ward, but S4. Oh, S4.
It's been a rough game for him already. 0-3. Let's make it 0-4. Smokescreen with nowhere really to fly. They're going to commit the roar on this one. This is secure at Universe with a killing spree now. Now this leads to them getting some work in on the SumaiL's moving forward. There's no tier 1 to TP2 if you're EG. And just as fast as he gets the prison off, there's going to be S4 with the lasso and the pullback. Now looking to fly on forward. Ana needs a bit more mana, a bit more of a jump. Gets in now, but Zai shows up, gets off the smoke screen, but the prison is going to be, unfortunately, onto the bat. I don't know if Sumo maybe put it onto himself. It might have been to help him keep him alive, but over here on the side, it looks like Universe is caught up in a bit of arms. Still holds on to the Primal Roar here. May need to use it, or might decide to hold it if he feels like he could be dropping his own life. The chase is on. The stolen board, the chase from Eric, but now going to get coaxed in under a smoke screen. Zai turns it back and around. That's after the roar is going to be committed. S4 continues to make chase. Now has to offer a TP out. Will be able to make it away.
So it was definitely the right thing. But I think a perfectly placed thing would have killed him there. That's a matter of inches.
Smoke moves to the bottom lane. They cut off Universe. He's able to get off the roar, but the Astral is here. That's a stolen Astral from Jarek, so unfortunate for Universe, and that actually leads to the last hit. Nice connection there. There it is. Oh, they went up the stairs. S4 runs into Zai RTZ. Now there's going to be the stolen roar committed onto RTZ. Another roar, this one from Universe. The lasso pull up as they get RTZ to the high ground now. Allows Ana to isolate him up there, and they're going to be able to get the burst. But the false promise does come out to keep RTZ alive. They continue to duke it out while in the bottom half, they move in for no tail. The Pook being able to push him back and away. RTZ does get finished. EG could consider pulling off now. But first they're going to get the swipe onto Jarek, making it a 1-for-1 trade. But that is all EG are going to be able to get. They pull off and away, but OG also not in a comfortable position, it looks like right now. And
that was a great
overstretch their boundaries here. But now S4 looking to move in. Just as he tries to go in for the lasso play, Universe is already ready to go and jumps in with his own Primal Roar. Makes connection. That ward on the high ground, they obviously the benefit of that Invis rune. Jarek and Ana are hoping that they can get the job done, but Zai's here now, drops down the smoke screen, makes things a bit interesting. Tricks their trade, he's going to be committed, and now RTZ tries to get the finish onto Ana. They are going to be able to bring him down, but that's just going to be the Aegis. Zai and company look to backpedal and make it away. Jarek's now gets RTZ set up with the Astral, another stolen. This is going to be a stolen smoke screen. Now the right clicks come through from No Tail and is going to be able to take out RTZ with the damage. The rest of EG have already kind of hightailed it back, but for the few straggling behind, might be able to kind of just sidestep out. It looks like SumaiL to the low ground, but the chase continues. This S4 blinks over, flame breaks, right clicks, and they're going to get it done. SumaiL's going to be dropped, so will RTZ. OG really on the up and up now. Universe trying his best to cut the creep wave, but OG really getting everything they could ask for.
Nice stack up Aegis right there. I'm surprised the Lifesteal was going for a heavy damage output build to RT Spirit. And Radiant, as you scan, they have found someone. And it's just
Oh, it's Fly. It's their fat support. But with right clicks coming out and some extra bursts, they're going to be able to get it. S4 was also around. Universe catches him again with another roar and will take him out.
Oh, that's a nice +1 to get.
Yes, it is. Fortunately for more farm time. And
He went for the unusual build of going for the Blink Dagger before the Necro 2. You'll see it sometimes, the Blink Dagger before the Necro 3.
whoa, man. A huge jump in there by Ana, man. I was about to leave the lane, but then I saw the storm coming out of nowhere. Going to punish anyone else who's willing to be a bit overzealous, and it could be Zai. Zai sees him, drops down the smoke. Follow-up play is a jump in from Universe with the RTZ bomb will allow them to quickly take out S4. But now Ana gonna get the pullback on for SumaiL. They're gonna look to right him a puck and they're gonna get it done. Here comes the damage now. No tail right clicking through on RTZ. Gonna get the false promise to keep him alive and well. The damage continues to chunk though, and I don't think there's enough heal to save him from it. And that will be his destruction. Double kill now for No Tail. Right, and with that and the power of Ana moving on forward, they will quickly Shrek on through 4 of EG.
Oracle is very underwhelming this game too. They, like...
Here, and catch EG on the way out. That's what SumaiL, or S4's game plan is. Oh, he'll settle for the courier. Gets that one and gets a crit grab. Ana making a long committed jump. It looks like they will be able to get just the support snipe along with the courier takedown. Just an example of how OG been able to kind of read the map a bit better.
Radiant's middle tower is
Using the
under attack.
Beastmaster as the vehicle for the lifesteal, however, they're still 5 strong. I don't really think you can go into that. They want to fight right now,
Radiant's middle
but
tower has
it's just
fallen.
not the right time.
They're thinking about it. They're hanging on the outside, but eventually OG's going to be inside the base. And look at that. They've already been able to spot Zai. He has to go in the tricks of the trade. Universe commits in. They're going to be able to blow up S4 right away.
Get the gem.
Snag in. They quickly grab up the gem now when the stakes are this high. And grand final before you. Here OG look to, okay, Ana looking to go all the way in. See you later, Zai. Whoa. Destruction.
How is that only 1,000?
The commitment in for SumaiL. There's going to be the pullback. He gets off the prison onto himself. Now with Ana pretty much disappearing from the map. I don't know where he went. Now making the jump for the RTZ. He gets the pullback in the kill. That's the takedown. Mega kill for No Tail. And as they look for the follow-up, trying to get SumaiL here, a new prison will be there, but they eventually grab him. He's going to be out for a minute, no buyback. And that will cost them the racks.
That's pretty much game right there. Bloodlust is just way too much for EG to handle.
And that will be the official call, seeing their second set of racks go down without them being able to offer a whole lot. Certainly does not look good. And as the game putts along, it looks like it's going to be over on the back end of a SumaiL disconnect. They're ready to just hop right into game number 3, it looks like, Ben.
Yeah, I think they also went for a much faster paced game than game number 1. I think EG has the late game down, and especially when it's like a slow paced roll into the late game. And OG, they took them out, and they took them out fast.
What a terribly awkward way to end the game. Okay, there we go. It's over now.